Ohayou, damas y caballeros, aquí Mai-chan, dándole de nuevo la bienvenida a Natlan. Y estoy acompañada de dos dragoncitos que descansan como si chambearan. Y me encanta la musiquita de fondo. Bueno, vamos a seguir con la historia principal. Y como pueden ver, me tomé la libertad de desbloquear todos los teleports. Bueno, me faltaron algunos, pero a su tiempo. Así que volvemos con la misión que tenemos pendiente y andando. Por lo menos quiero que me despidan los hermanos. Ellos son los que me recibieron, así que me tienen que despedir. La verdad es que sí. Ajá.
I called it a nation of dragons, but that description doesn't give us much to go off of.
Ay, al fin y al cabo no conocemos a nadie de Natlan.
Exactly. Even when Inazuma was completely closed off, we still managed to run into people from there in other nations.
Conocimos a mi esposa Kazuha.
Could it be that there are no humans in
Yes, that look of surprise and excitement is perfect. Hold it right there. Now look at the camera.
Charlotte, nuestra primera amiga de Fontaine, la que conocimos en el evento de las cartas.
Okay, just make sure you get Paimon's good side.
Ah, digan cheese.
Wait, hang on a minute. What's with the photo shoot, Charlotte?
Well, I heard you two were about to leave for the next part of your journey. After everything you did for Fontaine, the Steambird simply had to follow up on a scoop like that. Oh, I have a feeling we're going to be short on material once you're gone.
Oh, so you knew we were leaving. We don't need a big send-off. That's not really our thing.
Yeah, that's definitely not your style, but we got to thinking. And what?
¿We?
¿Ustedes? Espera, ¿sí me van a despedir los demás?
All these
¡Novia!
obstacles we overcame side by side. Feels like it was just yesterday.
No me hagan chillar, güey. Ya no me van a dar ganas de ir a Natlan.
If you encounter any troubles along your
Clorine.
journey, you need only let us know, no matter the distance between us.
Partings are inevitable, of
¡Furina!
course, but distance makes the heart grow fonder, right? One thing will never change, though. We'll always have the memories we made together.
Ay, por favor, que
time.
también venga a despedirse de mí Estelina y Linet y Freminen. Por favor, que vengan también.
Oh, you're all here.
Estoy segura que volveremos a vernos. Al chile sí.
That we will. I'm looking forward to hearing about your future adventures. So make sure to stop by and tell us about them sometime.
Well, in light of your impending departure, shall we take a photo together?
Foto, foto.
Ooh, great idea! We even have a professional photographer with us. Charlotte, leave it to me. Just give me a moment to set the camera up. Oh, by the way, you're overthinking the whole Natlan issue, Paimon. Natlan has human inhabitants and its own unique culture, just like Fontaine. It's just that, because of their local customs, the native people choose not to leave. They're not unwelcoming to outsiders, though. People travel there for business and leisure alike, and usually return with nothing but...
Many members of the Spina have visited in the past, too.
Well, that's a relief. Hopefully we don't get swept up in any major drama this time.
Ay, vamos, no digas eso justo antes de marcharnos. Me estás echando la sal, güey.
Well, given your experience and skill in that regard, I have no doubt you'll be able to overcome anything that's...
Still, I hope you can avoid danger this time around. An uneventful trip might be a nice change of pace. All right, I'm ready. Shall we?
Ah, entonces no se van a despedir mí los hermanos, chales. Bueno, con Furina y Navia me basta. Les tengo mucho cariño a ellas. Muy bien. ¿Listas, chicas?
Well then, traveler.
Muchas gracias. Cualquier pedo que tengan, me llaman. Ya, Fontaine es mi hogar definitivo.
Bon voyage.
¡Buen voyage! Díganme que me puedo quedar con la foto. Muy bien. Furina, ¿algo que decirme? Mi bella arconte, no importa lo que digan, sigue siendo la arconte de Fontaine.
Safe travels, traveler. You're welcome back anytime. If you let us know in advance, we could arrange...
That would be quite the lively affair.
Una de tus bienvenidas vistosas, güey. Clorinde.
Safe travels, traveler.
Ok,
That would be quite...
no dice nada más. Navia. Socia.
I heard there's a place in Natland that produces precious stones. Next time there's a lull in my...
Te traeré una gema específicamente para ti, hermosa. Muy bien. Charlotte. Ya me iba a ir sin despedirme de Charlotte.
One picture to publish and one to keep for myself. Perfect.
Adiós, Charlotte. Muchas gracias por recibirme aquí en tu casa. Muy bien. Nos despedimos de Fontaine. Adiósito. Muchas gracias por todo. Volveré aquí, se los prometo. Muy bien, supongo que hay que salir. Nos vamos, Niger. Bueno, Naicito, ya entendés. Bueno, pues ya estamos de vuelta aquí. Qué raro, ¿dónde están los demás? Bueno, nos desviamos tantito del... ¿Qué es esto? ¡A su puta madre! Ok, con Q podemos dejar ese dragón ahí.
Check out those colorful pictures on the walls. We've got to be on the right track.
¿Y esto? Lo agarramos. Cosa brillante que vemos, cosa que vamos a agarrar. Perdón, erupto de princesa. Ok, ¿y esa música de fondo? Ubicaciones secretas de las tribus. Cuenta la leyenda que cada tribu tiene su propia ubicación secreta. Dice que los dioses de la noche hicieron una vez en pacto con los humanos, según el cual solo los seres cualificados pueden entrar en estos lugares y obtener todo lo que hay en su interior. En los alrededores de las distintas tribus de Nata encontrarás de vez en cuando fragmentos de anillos de obsidiana de aspecto similar a este. ¡A la verga la música! ¡Woo! O llovers, para cuánto emotes de baile o algo así. Tenemos nuestra primer teleport. Bueno, segundo de hecho. Foto, cheese. Y llegamos a la... ¡Ay! Ahí está Cachina. No sé si la alcanzaron a ver. Vaya. Me gusta el ambiente de este lugar. Y allá está Cachina.
I'm sorry, Kachina. I know it's not right for us to go back on our word like this. But Kempoa and I have to do well during this pilgrimage.
You can't seem to find other people to join our team, and we don't have...
But if you two leave, I'll be the only one left.
We really are sorry, but you still have plenty of chances. You're young, and you bear an ancient name on top of that. We're just ordinary tribal warriors with years of battle under our belt and no glory to show for it. Not to mention the physical toll of all that fighting. We're no longer in our prime.
We barely had a chance last time, remember? We can't expect a better result with even fewer pilgrimage registration closes tonight. This is our last chance to switch teams.
Well, alright.
Ay, me la dejan solita.
I just wish I was stronger. I'm nothing compared to the other ancient name bearers. But never mind. Guess this is just par for the course as Utabiti, huh? I'm sure I'll figure something out.
Resiliencia.
Well, if we do well this time, there's still a spot for you at the victory feast.
Yeah, even though we're not participating in the competition together, we're still friends.
Of course. Anyway, you guys should get...
Ay, pobrecita.
Guess I'll have to wait until the next pilgrimage.
Looks like that little girl over there was just abandoned. Wonder what happened. Oh, she looks so sad too.
Vamos a hablar con ella, no podemos quedarnos aquí mirando nada más.
Huh? Oh gosh, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Wait, I haven't seen you around the tribe before.
Sí,
Are
somos,
you travelers?
sí, somos viajeras.
Yep, we just got to Natland.
Ajá.
Oh, welcome, welcome! I'm Kachina. Utabiti Kachina.
Otabiti.
Oh, that's something we call an ancient name. It's a tradition we have here in Natland. Although it's kind of complicated to explain. If you're here for the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, you'll find out what they mean soon enough.
Venimos por otra cosa, pero no hay pedo si nos desviamos tantito.
So, this pilgrimage, is that what you were discussing?
Oh, yeah! It's a competition we hold every so often, where everyone competes to try and get the highest. The competition receives tons of attention, so if you place highly, you're guaranteed instant acclaim, and you earn the right to take part in the Night Warden Wars. Basically, the winners become heroes, and that's pretty much everyone's goal around here.
Okay.
Sounds like a massive fighting tournament or something. Do you have to be in a team to participate?
Well, due to the sheer number of participants, the pilgrimage is actually divided into 2 phases.
La canción que escuchamos en el pequeño teaser trailer con el dragoncito
Phase
bebé.
1 is a team competition. Usually, an ancient name bearer serves as the team captain and leads their team in various battles around Natland. Oh, and an ancient name bearer is just someone with one of those titles. Once the team competition is over, the participants from the winning teams qualify to take part in individual one-on-one matches.
Algo así como una competición deportiva nacional.
Yeah, the scale seems pretty huge. Wait a minute. If ancient name bearers lead the teams, that means you must be a team captain.
Sure am. Although, I don't exactly have any team members anymore.
¿Me puedo unir a tu equipo? Si se puede nada más.
The key to winning is in the strength of the team captain. That's what everyone says. But, the difference in strength between bearers can practically be... So, their decision does make sense. I'd feel the same way if I were in their shoes.
¿Y tú qué vas a hacer?
All ancient name bearers have to take part. It's our duty. So if no one wants to be on my team, then I'll just... At worst, I'm looking at a few extra scrapes and scratches. I'm not great at fighting, but I always manage to get back on my...
Psst, Traveler. Based on the direction of this conversation, Paimon thinks it might be time for us to do our thing.
¿Te refieres a que le diga, oye, ¿puedo unirme a tu equipo si se puede? No pensé que fueras a llegar tan rápido.
Yep. Time for the next phase of our journey to start for real.
What are you guys talking about?
Podemos ser tus compañeras, claro, si se puede, si se permite. ¡Ah! ¡Su carita! ¡Es muy bonita! ¡Ay! Le mejoraron las expresiones de los personajes. Esto sí no me lo vi venir.
Sorry, didn't mean to freak out on you. I just... how should I put this?
No se puede, ¿verdad? Porque no somos de Natland.
I really appreciate the offer. That's so unbelievably generous of you. But only people from Natland are allowed to take part in the pilgrimage.
Ya sabía. Bueno, aunque sea se intentó.
Oh, Paimon thought we could just join your team and fight our way up and then become heroes.
It's all right. Really. I mean, no one's ever offered to...
Really?
We're all usually on good terms, but whenever pilgrimage registration, they don't make eye contact or bring up the pilgrimage. It's like they're afraid I'll ask them to join my team. I probably don't even need to explain the reason. I'm too weak.
Ay.
It's pretty obvious there's nothing to gain from being on my team. That really doesn't matter to you?
Es que nosotros somos fuertes.
Oh, don't you worry. The Traveler's strong enough for the three of us. Gods, dragons, giant narwhals. She can give them all a run for their mora.
Exacto.
Oh, I get it. You were able to overlook my lack of strength because you're confident in your own skills.
No tiene que ver con ser fuerte o débil.
That's right. We always try to help people out during our travels. That's what makes a true adventurer.
A true adventurer. You guys are really special. You know you're strong, but you don't take yourselves too seriously. You're planning on staying in Natland for a little while, right? Mind if I try to learn from you while you're here?
Uy, vamos a estar un buen rato, güey.
Learn from us?
Yeah, you know, like a disciple or a sidekick. You don't even have to teach me anything. I'll just observe. I promise I won't be in the way. Besides, I can take you to see the sights and introduce you to Natlan in the meantime.
What do you think, Traveler? Seems like she really looks up to you.
Puedes venir con nosotras si quieres. Yo no tengo problema.
Right. Didn't those people from earlier say the registration period was about to end?
Don't worry about it. I wouldn't be able to manage it this close. I lose all the time. I'm used to it. Everyone around me is used to it. But if I manage to learn a thing or two from you, I might just pull off a win next time.
Está bien.
Thank you! Who would have thought I'd get the chance to meet such impressive well, come with me, you two. I'll show you where I grew up and introduce you to our tribe, the Children of Echoes.
La ubicación está ocupada por otra misión. Completa la misión correspondiente o activa el modo experiencia incluida. La base es entrar en la principal, así que la otra pues lo dejamos así. Muy bien, sigamos a Cachina.
Whoa. That thing over there looks super intimidating. You sure it's not gonna fall off?
Ah, es como un... No sé qué es esa madre.
Our tribe works closely with stone. That's one of our symbols, actually. It's not going anywhere, I promise you.
Y ahí se llama Ninin. Nuestro dragón se llama Niger.
Many of our tribe's people love music and dance and have an amazing sense of rhythm. In the past, Outlanders have come here just to study our culture and exchange views. My parents wanted me to learn dance, but I wanted to become a warrior instead.
Ok, bueno. Eres muy buena bailando, sinceramente, Cachina. ¡Ay, qué bonitos! ¡Ay!
Come on, over here.
¡Ay, está bien bonito!
Allow me to introduce you. This is Io, my Saurian companion. And also...
¡Ay! Hola, yo.
He's saying hello. I think he likes you.
Es bien lindo.
Saurian? So in Natland, you consider Saurians to be part of your family?
Of course. Natlan is not only a nation of heroes, but also a nation of Saurians. Outlanders always seem to think of Io as my pet, but that's not the case at all. Io and I go on adventures together, but he also has a Saurian family and a place to stay of his own. Sometimes the Children of Echoes have the closest ties to the Tepetli source, which are naturally very friendly to humans. That's how our relationship became what it is today. All Saurians have their own personalities, but I think calling them our companions pretty much... See? Io agrees with me.
Es salió Knight.
Oh, you're here too.
Hola, Knight.
No way! You have a soaring companion too! Oh, what a sweet little thing. I think your friend here will get along with Ayo just fine.
Ayo, Nighthair. Le puedes decir Knight. Knight, Ayo.
Alright, you two go have fun. I've got some important business to handle, and then I'll be right back.
Váyanse a divertir.
No mischief, okay? And you better not go leading your new friend astray, or I'm telling your parents.
Knightcito ya agarró un amigo. Muy bien, Kachina, adelante.
This is the most cherished and most sacred item in our tribe. It symbolizes the Wayab that protects us and grants us blessings.
Estas piedras también las habíamos visto en el tráiler de Natla, que cuentan historias de héroes.
God of some sort?
Sort of. We believe the Wayab dwell beneath the earth, while the Pyro Archon hails from above. We hold regular gatherings here, actually. Our chief recounts and interprets dreams relating to our Wayab. The Wayab know the past and can foresee the future. Isn't that extraordinary?
Huh. Kachina, what are you doing here?
Pacal, el jefe de los vástagos del Eco, ha de ser el jefe de aquí de la tribu, pues.
Chief!
¡A la verga!
Introduce you.
Tremendo,
This is the chief of our tribe.
estilo que tiene este cabrón. El mejor NPC del mundo, gente.
Chief, these two just arrived in Natlan. They're super accomplished adventurers, and they're letting me...
Hello.
Ya me puse nerviosa, güey.
Kachina is a child of our tribe. Her safety's my responsibility, so I'll just come out and say it.
No
I
le
don't
voy a
know
hacer
how you
nada.
met her, but I'm gonna need you to prove your identity.
O sea, como...
Whoa. There's no need for that, Chief. They're good people. I can feel it.
A feeling isn't going to satisfy your parents, Kachina.
No pasa nada, es normal que se preocupe. Mira, nada más para decirte, soy caballero honorario de Favonius, soy la héroe de Luigi, soy ¿cómo se llama? Bueno, derroté al arconte de Inazuma, abrí las puertas de la frontera, y soy la verduga de la justicia de Fontaine, así que, mi primera sabia de Buer, de Sumeru, así que para que vea, he ayudado un chingo de naciones como para que me esté juzgando, pero bueno, ya usted.
How about we show you our adventurer handbook? It's where all our previous travels are recorded.
Yep. Excelente trabajo, Paimon. Buen ayudante.
The people who belong to the Adventurers Guild are kind of a mixed bag. I'd prefer something more reliable.
Su pinche madre.
You're the Traveler, and you're Paimon.
Ah.
We're familiar.
Paimon, mi familiar, es mi guía y mi comida de emergencia.
Paimon is a guide. Jeez, these rumors are getting out of control. Well, okay, maybe this one's not that bad. It does make you seem super powerful and mysterious, Traveler.
Mira, te han dicho de varias formas, pero esta es una forma decente de llamarte.
Wait, is there something special about those names?
Es que salvé 4 naciones, Kachina. Soy una héroe reconocida.
You haven't heard?
Nope.
Ahí está bien, se la perdono.
Learn well from her, Kachina. It's unlikely you've ever had a teacher of greater merit.
¡A huevo! Aprobada.
Really? To earn that kind of praise from the chief, you guys must be even stronger than I thought.
Me han pateado el culo varias veces, pero no me he rendido.
Apologies for not trusting your word.
Ahí está bien, no es la primera vez que me pasa.
Oh, don't worry about it. You were just doing your duty.
Well, Kachina's still young, so you can never be too... As for you, Kachina, isn't registration about to close? Why haven't you headed out yet?
Don't worry, Chief. I told my teammates to go ahead. I'll catch up with them in a bit. I may not be much of a fighter, but I am quick on my feet.
Kachina's trying not to worry him, huh?
I see. Well, I hope I wasn't interrupting anything just now. If I did, just tell me where you left off and...
Let me think. I told them about the Wayab, so now's the perfect time to dive into ancient names. Good thing you're here, Chief. I don't think I could explain it.
Oh, right! That word kept popping up in our conversation earlier. So what?
Well, Natlan is a nation of heroes, whose valiant deeds are preserved and passed down over time in the form of stories. You can think of an ancient name almost like a label for these stories. By mentioning an ancient name, we remind ourselves of the epics.
For example, the most famous bearer of my ancient name fought in 27 Night Warden Wars. By
Ok.
the time he fought in his last one, he was already over 60 years old.
A la
Even
madre.
though he wasn't quite where he used to be physically speaking, he still managed to achieve top rankings during the pilgrimage. Impressive, right?
¿Y por qué se heredan los nombres antiguos?
Ancient names allow us to preserve the stories of the past. But they're also much more than that. Think of an ancient name almost like an heirloom passed down from generation to generation. Do you have your stone on you, Kachina?
Of course. Here, take a look.
A ver.
Wow.
Wow.
That black stone looks so mysterious. It's like there's something shiny inside it.
Sí, de hecho lo que pensé parece una pluma.
The Wayab decide who is deserving of inheriting an ancient name. Once a successor is selected, the name becomes theirs to bear. And as time passes, ancient names come to represent the heroic deeds of more and more bearers, and their value becomes even more profound. In turn, the accomplishments preserved within it serve as an inspiration for the...
Just like me. I'm still not sure why our Wayab chose me of all people. But if I didn't know the stories of all the past heroes, how they never stopped fighting, I probably would have given up a long time ago.
Es algo así como una especie de fortaleza mental.
Then you're saying this stone doesn't have any actual power? Like it's not gonna make Paimon super strong or smart?
None at all. And that is precisely how it exercises its unique value.
Think of it this way. If you become a hero because the heavens granted you strength, are your triumphs earned or given?
Tiene sentido.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If people start to ask those kinds of questions, the stories suddenly become a lot less inspirational.
Someone had this to say about ancient names. Our forebearers carved miracles into obsidian rock, yet future bearers looked upon them and saw strength. The miracles of the past become the motivations of the present. The limitations of the past become the breakthroughs of today. So there's no rush, Kachina. Many people struggle to understand the Wayab's judgment after receiving an ancient name. As long as you never stop trying to improve your abilities and surpass yourself, your time will come.
Thank you, Chief. I'll get it together, just you watch.
Eso,
It's getting
pequeña.
late. I've got to get to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. Right. I'm not sure where you're headed, but mind taking a detour with me?
No te preocupes, o sea... Ya acostumbro a desviarme de camino.
Is that where the pilgrimage is taking place?
Yep. And outside of competition season, it's the place where our intertribal gatherings are held.
De casualidad, el Arconte Pyro estará ahí.
Of course. She's the most important figure in the entire event.
Perfecto. Es ahí a donde vamos.
Sounds like a plan then. Let's go!
Well, if the Traveler and Paimon are with you, then I don't need to worry about your...
All right, we're off. See you later, Chief.
Adiosito, señor Pacal. Pues andando.
I got so carried away just now, I didn't consider what would happen if our destinations were different.
De hecho, vamos a ver al Arconte Pyro.
Luckily, that's not the case. Or, well, I guess we just have to meet up after the turn.
You sure it's okay you didn't tell the chief about your team?
Chief Bakal's a really nice guy. If he knew the truth, he might even ask to join me. But he's not as young as he used to be, and he's got some old injuries that still... He'll find out what really happened when he sees me compete. I'm sure I'll get an earful for lying, but this is for the best.
Eres una persona muy entrañable.
Yeah, your teammates left you high and dry and you made sure they didn't feel guilty.
It's not their fault, really. The pilgrimage is extremely important to the people of Natland. We all grow up listening to stories about the heroes of the past and dream of being not out of a selfish desire for glory, but to lend our strength to a anyway, don't worry about it for now. Once you witness the spectacle for yourself, maybe it'll all start to make more sense. It'll also be a great opportunity to experience our culture and art. Time to leave our settlement. Let's head that way. Our last stop, the Statue of the Seven, is also in that direction. Let's...
Ya desbloqueé la estatua de los 7 y como ya habían dicho en los links, no hay viajero Pyro. Por alguna extraña razón no podemos usar el elemento Pyro acá. Por el momento, a lo mejor y más adelante.
The statue is so pretty. Is that what the Pyro Archon is like?
You betcha. Beautiful, effortlessly confident, and absolutely awesome.
La neta está chingona.
It didn't work when you tried earlier either. Now we know that wasn't a fluke. What's going on here?
No sé.
Huh? You can get elemental power from the Statue of the Seven?
Siempre lo he hecho, pero no sé muy bien como el por qué.
This would have been such a good opportunity to show Katina how impressive you are.
No, descuida. El dentro me sirve.
It's so weird that it's not working. There must be something about Natlan.
Aw, I would like to see that.
Sorry, Katina. We got your hopes up for nothing.
No, it's all right. If anything, I'm even more curious now. Were you really able to gain elemental? That's
Sí,
something only vision bearers can use.
puede hacerlo, aunque no entiendo muy bien el cómo.
Could you show me? Only if you want to, I mean. No pressure.
Sin problema, pequeña. Eres mi aprendiz y yo soy tu maestra. Así que observa. Ok, Electro. A la verga. Parece Avatar, güey.
Wow! Different elemental powers, wielded by a single person! I've never even heard of something like that! Let me give it a try!
Dudo que tú puedas, pero la intención es buena.
Nope. Still just Geo.
Bueno, es que tú sí eres de Teiva, yo no.
Anyway, I was right! You really are something special!
Just wait until you hear about our previous adventures. Whoa! What's that?
Ah, la madre de un dragón. Majestuoso lugar.
Oh, that's a cuckoo soar. They fly high and fast, and they're always full of energy.
Me recuerda cuando llegamos a Mondstadt.
Right? It's been ages since that day we first saw Dvalin. We've come so far.
Yep.
Oh, before I forget, we've got a pretty long trek ahead of us, so here, they look like shiny little gems, don't they? Don't be fooled, though. It's actually candy. My mom made them.
Ay, gracias.
I always bring a few when I know I'm gonna be out and about for a while. A little boost of sugar can really come in handy in a pinch.
Woo! Paimon loves candy. Thanks.
Voy a probar uno si no te importa.
My pleasure, my pleasure. I've got all sorts of bits and bobs on me. I'm sure they'll come in handy.
Vamos. Como ya desbloqueamos teleports, podemos evitarnos la fatiga de tener que caminar.
We've come a long way. How does a break sound?
Great idea! All this sightseeing is making Paimon hungry.
¿Qué tiene que ver una cosa con la otra?
Oh, are you all out of candy? I've got some more if you want. I've also got bread, drinks, fried rice, roasted apples.
Whoa, you're practically a
Manzana asada.
cafeteria!
I just like bringing a lot of stuff with me. As my mom always says, it pays to be prepared. They only come in handy every so often. But, huh? Is everything okay, Traveler? Seems like you've got something on your mind.
Me preocupa el hecho de la estatua de los 7.
Yeah, that was so weird. It has to mean something, don't you think?
Podría ser.
Actually, you know what? It could be because our Archon is different from the rest.
Cada quien tiene su toque especial.
Different how?
Well, I heard that other nations' Archons live a long time and belong to a class of extremely powerful beings known as gods.
And that's not the case in Natland?
Not at all. Every Pyro Archon in Natland was an ordinary person before taking on the role.
¡A la madre! ¿Neta?
Huh? A human serving as an Archon? Is that even possible?
Tal vez solo sean humanos sentados en el trono divino, pero... O tal vez sea algo similar al caso de Furina, pero...
You find it hard to believe too, huh?
So that's not normal then? I guess I've just gotten used to how things are here in Natland.
Si es algo parecido a Furina, debería preocuparme.
Well, based on what we've seen, that's not usually how it works. It can't be that easy for a human to become an Archon, right?
Pretty sure the Pyro Archon's the only one who can answer that. I do know this, though. Even after becoming the Pyro Archon, the person in the position still grows old and requires rest. The statue of the Seven may look a lot like our current Archon, but that has to be a coincidence. Countless people have held that title over the years. Oh, I should also mention, the pilgrimage is actually how we select the Pyro Archon. Anyone can claim the title, you just have to prove your strength.
So the contest is all about how strong you are.
That's right. We believe performance in battle is the most comprehensive test for a future Archon. Plus, when our current Archon achieved an overwhelming victory. The result was obvious from the beginning. Don't just take my word for it, though. Even the tribe elders said they've never seen an Archon with such strength before. But it's just as Chief Pakal said. Today's limits are tomorrow's breakthroughs. Our future Archons will go from strength to strength.
Okay, Paimon's gonna ignore the whole human becoming an Archon thing for now. It's just, if she's really that strong, do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing for us?
Me dan ganas de preguntarle a Zhongli y a Venti más que nada porque son los arcontes más antiguos, por así decirlo. A lo mejor y sepan algo.
If we think back to what happened in Inazuma...
Dependerá de qué actitud tenga con nosotras. Espero que no sea como Wei.
I wouldn't worry about it. Our Archon's a wonderful person and very welcoming to guests.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like we're planning on causing trouble either.
It'll all work out. You'll meet her soon enough.
Alright, Paimon's just about ready to... Huh? What's that?
Oh, we call this a phlogiston chisleth. Good things happen if you infuse it with phlogiston.
Pues voy a probar.
Sorry to disappoint, but only people from Natland can use...
Verga, no puede hacer casi nada acá. Y voy a ir en flojizo. Ah, sí puedo.
Wait! You can use it too? How?
Lo aprendí en un santiamén, no sé qué pasó.
That was
Ah, verga. Algo viene, ¿no? Ah. Espero que sean dóciles.
Wait, look behind you. Something's coming. What do we do? Is something after us? Should we get ready to fight?
No dudo que sea peligroso, Paimon.
We're fine. This here is Toto. Hiya, Toto. It's me, Kachina.
Hola, Doctor.
Well, aren't we looking lively today? Did the chisel floor you over here? Warm, isn't it?
Oh, so it was just a friendly Saurian.
That's right. There's quite a few of them around here, and Toto's the friendliest, and he's always hanging around these parts. I swear he does it just to show off to any Outlanders that might come this way. Don't let his size fool you, though.
What does the crouching mean?
That's an invitation. He's offering us a ride.
¿La podemos montar? Ah, bueno, pues dale las gracias por su amabilidad.
Paimon's not so sure about this. It's kind of scary, don't you think? He's huge.
Miedo de que si tú vas a volar. Además ya te has subido a Divalian. No estoy chingando.
Oh, good point. You guys have fun with that then. Paimon will just float.
Estamos en su cabeza.
The sightseeing is even better from up here.
Ah, sí.
The higher the vantage point, the better the view.
Are you and Toto close, Kachina?
Yep. When I was little, my parents and I went to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame to buy a bunch of different fruits, but the car we were using to transport them flipped over on our way back. Toto wasn't even half his current size back then, but I still burst into tears when I saw him approach. I was afraid he was going to eat all the berries and sunsettias and leave none left for me. In the end, though, he didn't eat a single one, and even chased off a few other Saurians looking to snatch a few for themselves. After that, he used his big head to help get our cart right side up again. I've been bringing him fruit ever since. Oh, and I was the one that named him Toto, actually. With the sheer amount of food he can eat, he pretty much grew like a weed. Before I knew it, he was already this big.
Me la estoy pasando chido.
Oh, look over there! That's our destination! The Stadium of the Sacred Flame. You can let us off here, Toto. Thanks for the lift.
Gracias, Doctor.
It's an easy walk from here, so I say we head the rest of the way on foot. It'd be quite the trek for Toto otherwise.
That's true, especially considering his size. Well, see you later, Toto!
Nos vemos. Y llegamos a la arena.
We made it! I'm supposed to meet some friends here, but... I don't see them anywhere. Maybe they're not here yet.
Open your eyes, Slowpoke! Ugh, we've been here this entire time. I've already lost track of how long you've kept us waiting.
Es Naruto, digo, ¿cómo se pronuncia esa madre? ¿Qué estoy viendo?
It's not just Kanish and Molani's time you're wasting, but mine, too! Mine!
Paimon, sí me fumé algo y no sé qué fue.
What the heck? That's a strange-looking Saurian. Or, wait, is it even a Saurian?
Take it down. I don't even know someone's here.
Agradecido con el de arriba.
Just because Kachina's too nice to get mad at you doesn't give you an excuse to be rude to her.
And what are you gonna do about it?
Hasta la próxima.
Oh, what do you think you're doing?
Y voló.
Alright, I've put him in a timeout for now. Sorry about that.
No te preocupes, ¿te casas conmigo? Digo, ¿qué?
Aw, you didn't have to do that. Hal just doesn't have much of a filter, that's all.
He got what he deserved. Let's just hope the lesson sticks this time.
Mualani, there you are.
Mualani, ya está.
Looks like you made some new friends. And here I was worried you ran into trouble on your way here.
Hello, Paimon's Paimon.
Ya soy Magic, una viajera.
A traveler, you say? You came at the perfect time. The pilgrimage is a sight to behold this time of year.
I don't see your teammates with you, Kachina. Where are they?
Oh,
Oh, they went to join teams with a better chance at win.
So you're saying you've been ditched?
ya sabía.
That might give them an advantage during the team stage, but it all comes down to individual strength sooner or later.
Yeah, well, I couldn't even promise them we would make it through the team stage. The outcome of the team stage usually depends on the ancient name bearer, after all.
Hey now. There's not a single person here that can promise their team victory. You're putting too much pressure on yourself. Besides, you're not lacking in strength at all. You just need a bit more confidence. You were only 3 victories short of reaching the Night Warden Wars last time.
Wait, so if the pilgrimage is like a national sporting competition, then what are the Night Warden Wars?
The former is a battle of skill. The latter is a real war. A war against our eternal enemy, the Abyss.
El abismo.
So they're here too.
Mm.
Well, wait a second. You're saying the prize for winning the pilgrimage is the chance to go to war?
No mames. Como en mi país en los tiempos donde no nos dominaron los españoles.
That's not too far off. That's why it's called the Night Warden Wars. The pilgrimage chooses the strongest warriors among the tribes, and those warriors fight to repel the Abyss in defense of our homeland. Their names and deeds are then recorded in epic tales passed down over time. That is the highest honor you can achieve in Natlan.
Pero no es muy peligroso, es que es el abismo, güey.
Yes, but that's the nature of war. Danger comes with the territory. Resisting the Abyss is our duty. But we're not alone in this fight. We also have the blessing of our Archon, which allows...
It's something we call the Ode of Resurrection, which does exactly what it sounds like, basically.
Resurrect people, you mean?
Ya me perdí, no entiendo nada. Y eso que es mi
So
país.
it's not so scary, really. Our Archon's blessing gives us the courage to keep moving forward.
Let's go register. We don't have much time.
Wait, what about you, Kachina? You're not really planning on competing solo, are you?
We really wish we could help, but we're not from here, so it doesn't seem like we can take part.
Sí, lastimosamente. Pero te vamos a estar apoyando en las gradas.
There's no threshold to the number of participants. With the sheer number of teams, it's practically guaranteed chaos. No matter how strong or experienced the warrior, victory is never assured. In a situation like that, it's always better to have someone to watch your back.
Oh, how about this? When we register, why don't we ask if these two can have special permission to participate? Odds are the answer will be no, so if that doesn't work, well... I only have a few teammates this time.
You're not asking me to lead your team, are you?
Look at you, mind reader. So, what do you say? With how strong you are, it would practically be an...
Fine by me, but doesn't that leave you and Kachina as a team of 2?
There's a world of difference between that and flying solo. I bet our new friends here will agree that 2's always better than 1, right?
Oh, you mean us?
Con Paimon nunca me sentiré sola. La verdad sí sentí feo cuando no estuvo Paimon conmigo en la misión de... ¿Cómo se llama? Del abismo ahí en Sumeru. Que andaba soñando bien raro.
You're right. 2 is definitely better than 1.
It's just like the old saying we have here in Natlan. No one fights alone.
But what if I drag you down?
Listen to yourself. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone in Natlan who can...
Hearing you say that does make me feel a little more confident. Still, Teams rarely contain more than one ancient name bearer. People are definitely gonna think of us as cowards.
The rules don't forbid it, so who cares what they think? It's not like they left us any other option.
Well, I'll leave you to break the news to your soon-to-be former teammates. I'm not good at stuff like that.
Oh, I know. They deserve to hear it from me. Just give me a second, you guys. We can go sign up together once I'm done.
Pues andando. Ok, ya están haciendo fila.
This is the place. Let's wait for Mualani here.
Did you see the flags at the front gate when we entered?
Oh, yeah. There were flags, weren't there?
Vi una que tenía distintos símbolos en ella.
Those are our tribal flags. One for each of the 6 tribes that make up Natland, including the Children of Echoes.
Why the sudden tour guide routine?
I said I'd introduce them to Natland, and we've got nothing better to do, so I might as well deliver on the promise.
Fair enough. Well, I'm from the Scions of the Canopy. We live high in the mountains and have the closest ties to the Yumkasaurs.
My friend Mualani belongs to the people of the Springs, a seaside tribe. The scenery over there is beautiful, and you can find some really tasty fish. That just leaves the Flower Feather Clan, the Masters of the Nightwind, and the Collective of Plenty. If we get a chance after the pilgrimage, I'll be sure to show you around.
Vale.
Talking tribes, allow me to stand in for our chief and welcome you on behalf of the people of the Springs.
Mualani, you're back! We were just talking about...
Everything's settled on my end. My teammates took it unbelievably well, actually. Your reputation is really something else, Kanich.
They probably just didn't see any drawbacks to your proposition.
We're saying the same thing here. You, my friend, are a formidable competitor, and they recognize that.
Muy bien.
Hello there. Here to register for the pilgrimage?
That's right. I wanted to ask, though. These 2 travelers are very interested in the competition. Any chance they could take part?
Si no puedo, no hay problema. Puedo estar viendo.
I'm sorry, but only people from Natlan are eligible.
You couldn't make an exception just this once? This traveler is a renowned adventurer. She's more than skilled enough to participate, and I'm sure the audience would be interested in seeing what she can do.
Si sigue diciendo no, ya no le insistas.
It's not that simple, Miss Mualani. Even a single exception sets a dangerous precedent for countless interested parties in the future. The purpose of the pilgrimage is not only to select strong warriors, but also to collect contending fire from the battles. This is the fire that fuels the sacred flame. Natlan is only safe from the invasion of the Abyss, while the sacred flame burns eternal.
Oh, so there's another purpose for the tournament.
That was the initial purpose, actually. Every participant, whether they win or lose, contributes to the defense of our nation. That's what makes it such an honor to take part.
Pues yo puedo controlar el fuego extrañamente. No sé si así me puedan dejar.
Exactly right, Mr. Kanich. Contending fire can only be produced in battles between people of Natlan. Outlander participation would inhibit the production of this fire, which could in turn jeopardize the sacred flame.
Oh, so it all comes down to the contending fire.
Lo entiendo, es un tema serio. Ya, no te preocupes, Mualani. Lo intentaste.
Well, you can still enjoy the event from the stands. I'll try to get you some good seats.
That would be great! Tourists like us are better suited to being spectators anyway.
Yep.
Still, there's something Paimon was wondering, actually.
Mira, ya hemos pasado por un chingo de pedos al llegar a una nación. No estaría de más que nos quedemos ahí tranquilitas. ¿Algo no encaja con lo de la onda de la resurrección?
You read Paimon's mind, Traveler. Why doesn't everyone just fight together? You know, since you can bring them back to life.
The power of resurrection has its limits. For starters, the ode only works on those who bear an ancient name.
That's also why ordinary people who emerge victorious in the pilgrimage aren't sent to fight the Abyss. It's for their own protection. Although, they're still afforded the same honor as those who triumph over the Abyss in battle.
That brings us to the other condition for resurrection. Not much to this one, actually. Just one word. Victory.
The victors shall burn bright, while the losers must turn to ash.
Only those who triumph over the abyss earn the right to be revived. Defeat in battle not only means death, but also the destruction of your... The tales of the vanquished are eventually forgotten, and an ancient name cannot survive when the stories of its bearers are lost to time.
Pero ¿por qué necesitaría resucitar un ganador?
Yeah, they won, right? Isn't it the defeated ones who need reviving?
You have to think about it at the team level. For example, 5 representatives will be sent to repel the... Even if 4 of them were to perish, the Ode of Resurrection would still take effect. All you need is for 1 person to return victorious.
Because every victory is a building block of our legacy.
Of course, the team needs to be strong enough for that to be the case. Otherwise, the price of failure is still very high. That's why the first stage of the pilgrimage is divided into teams, to instill in us the importance of working together. No one fights alone. That is what we believe. A lone warrior is one whose defeat is final.
This all sounds pretty dangerous.
Well, that axiom is meant to be a warning as much as a source of danger is always present. But together, we can move forward, united in the knowledge that behind every hero charging into battle, not to mention, the Abyss isn't an enemy with a concrete form. We're often just dealing with the fallout of its scheming.
I've actually fallen in battle before. I spent some time wandering the realm of the Wyab. It was unlike anything I'd ever experienced before.
A la madre.
The realm of the Wyab? Does that mean the Wyab exists somewhere in Natland?
Hard to say. The realm's not somewhere you can access by ordinary means, and very few people are capable of establishing a mental connection with the Wyab. We call this realm the Night Kingdom, a mysterious liminal space between the body and mind, life and death.
The fact that you were resurrected at all is the worst thing in the world.
Then releasing you from your timeout has gotta come in at a close second.
You would do well to speak with reverence of the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula-How! Lest you live to regret it.
If you're done arguing, your registration is now complete. It all went fairly quickly, considering we all know each other. Now, I just need to register your team member. In the meantime, you can all go rest at the hotel. As usual, dinner and lodging for tonight are free.
Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. All food and entertainment before tomorrow's matches are on the house, courtesy of our Archon, family and friends included, which means you both get in on it. Come on, let's go have some fun!
A huevo, comida gratis. Pues vamos. Es acá. Ok. Este es el lugar en el que estaba antes, creo. Con los dragoncitos ahí descansando, como si chambearan.
Dig in, you guys! Eat as much as you want. These dishes are all local specialties. There's more where this came from too, so don't be shy. Let's feast until the bill gives the Archon a heart attack.
Uy, tacos!
Don't be dramatic.
The Pyro Archon is very generous, even if it does cause some trouble for all the hotel workers and volunteers. Speaking of trouble, I've locked a How away for now.
Wait, isn't that a little harsh?
Nah, Kenichi and How are always like that. Everyone has their own... What's got you all down in the dumps, Kachina? You don't have to worry about tomorrow. I'll be with you every step.
I know. Everything's fine, really. I can't keep using my age as an excuse. I have to get stronger. I have to prove to people that I'm not trying to avoid the Night Warden Wars.
You don't have to prove anything to anyone. You know your own heart. So stop beating yourself up over other people's opinions. If they don't think you deserve to bear your ancient name, they can take it up with the Wyab. Trust me, Kachina. The Wyab see something special in you.
I just hope it's not the fact that I could take a few punches.
¿No lo has hecho tan bien como desearías en los anteriores combates?
Yeah, I'm on a 7 or 8 pilgrimage losing streak. My ranking has been improving little.
To be honest, losing 7 or 8 times isn't even a lot. Maybe other people can't see your improvement, but your performance still isn't something to scoff at.
Yeah, didn't you say you got really close before?
It's just, what if I don't even make it through the team stage this time?
Hey, have a little faith, will you? You've got me on your team. Stumble, and I'll be there to get you back on your feet. Run into someone you can't beat, and we'll face them together. I know you've never tasted victory, but you trust me, don't you?
Milani,
Ay, pobrecita.
you're the best.
La quiero abrazar.
I trust you. I definitely do. And you're right. I still don't know why the Lyup chose me to inherit an ancient, but I can't be the only bear who's ever felt this way. If they can keep at it, so can I.
Not
Eso.
to mention, the fact that your ancient name has survived until now means all your forebears managed to honor its meaning. Otherwise, it would be lost to us by now, shattered by defeat in battle.
That's right! And you'll have us rooting for you too!
Tus animadoras número 1 y 2.
No. It should be the other way around. I was clearly the one who asked to learn from you. But still. Thanks, you guys. Jeez, now I'm crying again. Everyone has been so nice to me today.
Denle un pañuelo a la niña, por favor.
I'll win this time for sure. I won't let your support go to waste. Oh, right. I should eat something. My mom said I need to keep up my strength.
Nice to see your game face back, Kachina.
Thanks for encouraging her, you two. It's easy for people to only see how she has a lot to learn, so it isn't often that
Don't you worry. We've seen how kind and hardworking she is. We can already tell she's a wonderful...
Take it easy. You're getting tears in your food.
I'll pour you all some drinks. I brought some homemade fruit juice. Let me just go grab some cups.
Va.
She even travels with homemade juice?
Kachina's backpack is practically a bottomless pit. It's got everything.
That's true, but she definitely only offered us some so she could go find somewhere to cry for a little while.
Seems like you two really look out for her.
She's like a little
Son como
sister
sus
to me, you know?
hermanitos.
She's already so talented. She just needs that one decisive win to convince her of it. And I have a feeling this is the one. This could be the win that finally gives her that confidence.
Why are you so sure? Is that what happened?
Oh, no. I was just born confident.
Mulani's being modest. She's already a 3-time veteran of the Night Warden Wars. Came out on top each time. And she's never...
Wow, that's amazing!
Nah, it's no big deal. The opponents I had to face were pretty tame, that's all. Ooh, no wait, that makes it sound too Either way, the challenges haven't been that difficult so far. But I'd love to fight alongside Kachina and experience the glory of victory together. The flowers, the...
Paimon gets it! That's how Paimon and the Traveler are too.
Supongo que si luchamos codo a codo.
Hey, a little more confidence, please! Paimon's always there to cheer you on!
Tú nada más estás flotando al lado mío.
Drinks are here. Better try them while they're still fresh.
Feeling better now, Kachina?
Me? I'm totally fine. I'm gonna get some meat in my system, then head out to get some exercise. Wanna be...
I'll come with you.
Just don't go overboard, okay? The last thing we need is for someone to oversleep.
If only we had a friend.
Alright, fine. I'll make sure you guys are up on time.
Attaboy. I knew you'd catch on.
So full. I'm so sleepy. We should get a good night's sleep before the competition tomorrow.
Dun, 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 dun.